O, to co? 3 miotły. Wracamy tutaj.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine Willardsey. Charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Dokąd w lesie lecą motyle? To jest pytanie na dzisiaj.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Dobrze. Pani Klementyno.
Don't forget,
Odszukamy te
I
motyle.
always seem to be on the fringes of the Forbidden Forest.
Nie ma problemu pani. Zakazany las, nadchodzę. Patrzcie, jakie to teraz fajne. Po prostu sobie bierzemy miotłę i lecimy. Ciekawe, czy można walnąć w drzewo. No dobra.
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
Tam jest jakiś paskud.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Kurde, tam są jakieś paskudy. Dobra, spróbujemy go okiełznać.
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
O, ale ładnie.
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Ładnie. Tango. Super, pokonaj błotoryję. Pewno, że pokonałem. Dlaczego miałbym nie pokonać błotoryi? Dobra, odkryj dokąd zmierzają motyle. Jesteśmy tutaj za dnia, może nie będzie tak źle. Tam się zatrzymały, co? Motylki, poczekaj. No, teraz kamienie to mają sens.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Czyżby to była nowa znajdźka? Tak. To jest nowa znajdźka, czyli jakieś takie motyle. To jak lisy. Jak lisy w Ghost of Tsushima. Po prostu wskazują nam drogę. To wracamy.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
Nie, serio.
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Lepiej tam nie wchodzić. Barbarzyńce. Skrzynka kwiatów dostałem. Ukończ misję pobocznej relacji. Fajnie. To teraz wiecie co? Jeszcze właśnie zrobimy sobie dla tego Pipina, bo tam mamy niedokończone sprawy. I wracając zahaczymy o te eliksiry jego. Żeby dla Sharpa mieć nowe zaklęcie, nie? Dobra, lecimy po te eliksirki, ale... No zobaczcie, zupełnie nowe tereny. Jest tu tak spokojnie, jest tu jakoś tak... na luziku. Ale od drzew się odbijamy, więc to nie jest problem. Kurde, ile tu jest do zwiedzenia jeszcze. Ale przynajmniej sobie jakąś nową lokację już odkryjemy, nie? Sporo też przeciwników. Oho, co my tu mamy? Iu. Ale punkty szybkiej podróży tu się odblokują? Powinny. Tak. Kurde, ale jazda. A dej. Dej dychę. Tam są w ogóle zagadki.
Revelio.
Tu jest jeszcze strona z pamiętniczka. Pochyły dom. Fajne. Dobrze, że nie parchaty. No fajny, fajny. W sumie jak byliśmy ostatnio nad morzem, to w Świnoujściu był taki odwrócony dom. To też było fajne. Tam też było tak stromo. Ale do góry nogami. To jest mega ciekawe.
Revelio.
Dobra, tu jest potrzebny zameczek. Dobrze. O, jest ta kula. Kurczę, tej kuli to na razie nie umiem jeszcze ogarniać. Chyba, żeby ją przepchnąć?
Accio. Depulso.
Nie, Depulso też nie działa. A to ciekawe. Przepisów na eliksiry.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Zgadza się.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Okej. Niewidzialności, tak? Tu jest. Niewidzialności. O. Przynajmniej szarpa zrobiłem. Działa, co? Działa pani. Jak nauka chciała. Kurde, ale... Przepraszam bardzo, ja się muszę tutaj rozejrzeć. Korzeń imbiru. Tu jest jeszcze to.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
O, tam pewnie będzie trzeba ten kamor wtoczyć. Tego kamora jeszcze nie potrafię, przepraszam.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
O, tutaj też można
What are
kupić,
we
tak?
looking for today?
A, tylko składniki w sumie. No, sprzedaże to się nie opyla, chociaż w sumie widzę, że nie jest źle, bo te też za 60 szły. Te też za 60 szły.
This will do just fine.
Chociaż te są lepsze, nie? A, to jest ta, którą sobie ostatnio sprawdziłem. No dobra, wszystko fajnie. Tu można sobie jeszcze kamyki. Jajko. A, jajko spoko, bo nie mam. Muchomorek i sok z pijawek. To mam.
Thank you for stopping in.
Dobra, proszę pani, wracamy do Pippina. Jeszcze się tutaj rozejrzę,
Revelio.
bo jeszcze z drugiej strony, wiecie co? Trzeba by ogarnąć sobie dla tego szarpa. O, botaniczna. Co my tu mamy za wioseczkę? Pyk. Ule. Ule. A tu jest jeszcze podwodna jakaś, tak? Najlepsze, że on w tym pływa. Dobra, tej kuli jeszcze nie zrobimy, to wracamy do Pipina. Pipin, nadciągam.
Hello there.
Kurde.
In the market for potions, are we?
Ale opary tutaj masz. Okej.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
Byłem tylko eksperymentatorem.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Keenbridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
A.
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
O kurde, serio? Dobra, fajnie, fajnie. Wymagająca dostawa. Tu mamy dyszkę.
What can I do for you today?
Handel, handel. To ten napar gazowy sobie już kupię.
Thank you.
Eliksir niewidzialności też już kupię, bo już nie będę tu świrował. Wspomagacze, napar gazowy. To ja sobie to zrobię. Jak będzie mi potrzebny. I muszę wypróbować na
I hope to see you again.
przeciwnikach,
Farewell
nie?
for now.
Dobra, to ja sobie go wytworzę, gdzieś pójdziemy w teren. A, tutaj wiecie co? Dyb tam mogę sobie zrobić. Będzie sobie rósł. A, fajnie. To w sumie tego nie użyłem wcześniej. I stanowisko do eliksirów. Niewidzialności, napar gazowy. Owoc figi abisyńskie i trupi fetor. Dobra, to ja sobie to wytworzę, zrobię i gdzieś się widzimy.
Seems like a quiet night.
Oj. Dobra, tu mamy jakichś przeciwników.
Let's play Fred.
Wypróbujmy. Napar gazowy.
Yes.
Kurde. Czarnoksiężników tu mamy.
Accio. Expelliarmus.
Fajna sprawa.
Incendio. Protego.
Fajna sprawa. To tu jeszcze zakłóca spokój. Kurde. Fajny ten eliksir. Okej. Jeszcze ktoś? Jeszcze jakiegoś czarnoksiężnika tutaj znajdę zaraz. A tu w ogóle jest... W ogóle jest jakaś jaskinia. Jaskinia mocy. Dobra, to sobie weźmiemy. No i teraz mogę wrócić do szarpa, nie?
Revelio.
Dobra, wrócę sobie do szarpa, ale jeszcze tutaj się szarpnę. O, wybuch. Ale jeszcze nie mogę dawać tych dodatkowych jakby atrybutów, takich perków. A, czyli to zostało zaznaczone fajnie.
I'm out before
O, tu
you
jest
made a
jeszcze
mistake.
jakiś kolo. Przerwij szarże wilka za pomocą depulso. Dobra.
I know all about you. Oops.
Depulso.
Dobra, spróbuję to zrobić.
You try casting Petrificus to... No, too hard.
Kurde, ale nie mam nawiniętego.
Expelliarmus.
Próbujemy. No, czekamy, czekamy. Wilk i depulso, tak? Serio? Aż tak szybciej to trzeba rzucać? Dziwne. Ale dobra, udało się. Udało się. Wracamy do szarpa. Ukończ wyzwania pojedynków. Jestem zadowolony. Profesor Sharp. Może nauczymy się kolejnego
Have you finished your assignments?
zaklęcia.
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus.
Defender!
Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Dobrze, dobrze. Panie profesorze. Czerwony, kolejny. Piękna sprawa. Nowe zaklęcie.
It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom. For your sake and that of everyone else.
Dobra, dobra. Sprawdźmy go. Czyli, no tutaj mamy taką ekipę, tu mamy taką. To zamiast... Kurde, tu mamy... Tu mamy fajne, takie 2 do walki by były. To wrzucimy sobie, wiecie co? Zamiast Akio tu. Tak, zamiast Akio tu. Góra. Przycina obiekty i przeciwników z daleka.
It's a pleasure to
O
have a
kurde.
student who actually heeds instruction.
O kurde, ale długo się regeneruje. Depulso! O, dosyć długo. To bym miał takie...
As I mentioned earlier, Diffindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
To bym miał takie dystansówki. No dobra, fajnie. Coś nowego, czyli teraz już idziemy do... Sebixa, co? Do Sebixa. Hello!
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Serio? Nawet nauczyciele? No to
There's a
chodźmy.
secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Sebastian tu jest główną postacią, kurde. O, krypta.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Revelio.
Dobrze, nie ma problemu. Sebix. Kurde, on jest taką postacią fabularną, nie? Można powiedzieć. Nie tylko dla Slytherinów. Co tu jeszcze macie? Ewentualnie tu jest tak w miarę pusto. I to tyle.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the Blasting Curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
Okej. Widzę, że ktoś nas będzie uczył fajnych rzeczy.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Cool.
It may take a
Dzięki.
while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Confringo. Zaczynamy. Ziup. Kurde, Sebix tutaj jeszcze Awadę wyczaruje. O, kolejne czerwone. Sporo już tego mamy, nie? Zaraz mi się sloty...
Getting it. Ready to actually try it out?
Zaraz mi się sloty skończą.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their use.
Dobra, wiecie co? No, fajnie mieć te wszystkie 3 zawsze, nie? Żeby rozbrajać przeciwników. Ale tu mamy inne. Dobra, czyli na tym zmienimy sobie na dół. Tak. Zmienimy sobie na dół. I teraz mamy troszkę inne, nie? Jeszcze jest potrzebne jakieś żółte. No, czyli w sumie tu mamy wszystko. Tu mamy wszystko do walki. Te 2 są do walki, to jest taka eksploracja. A tu jest do czarowania jakichś przedmiotów. Fajnie. Dobra, czyli tu mamy taki ogień.
But I think you'll
Mamy
find
taki
that a
ogień.
Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
O, czyli teraz z daleka będzie.
Nice work.
No,
Feel.
It's a tad hot.
You'll get
Nie.
used to it.
bo były właśnie takie latarenki ogniste do zapalenia wyżej. No i też nie mogłem, nie? Myślę, że sporo takich rzeczy jeszcze nie można zrobić, jak nie mamy zaklęć.
Well done.
Już nie mówię o zamkach, bo ta Alohomora to mi się będzie śniła po nocach, kiedy to zdobędziemy.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do.
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Okej.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
Jest intryga. Dobra, gadamy wszystkim wszystko. Zobaczymy, co z tego wyniknie. A później nie będziemy mówić nic nikomu. Zobaczymy.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Dobrze, ślizgonku.
Confringo!
O kurde. Jest grubo, co? Lecą wióry. Ej, ale fajnie, że jest niszczenie otoczenia tu. Ale jazda, od tego się odbiło. Ej, fajne. Jest destrukcja. Dobra. Kurde, ale powiem wam, że intrygująca ta fabułka się robi. Taka wiecie, luźna, jesteśmy wybrańcem, jest Wall, ale spoko.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Actually, Sebastian brought me there. But he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Jest źle.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Dobra, wyszło bardzo źle. Wyszło bardzo źle, ale sprawdzam te pierwsze opcje, nie? Zobaczymy, do czego nas to zaprowadzi. Ale no tutaj to ewentualnie było nie mówić temu, nie? Ale to już by była opcja numer 2. No i co teraz? O,
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
dobrze. Profesorze. Dobrze, profesorze.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
O! Profesor Garlic. Wingardium Leviosa. No dobrze. Tutaj jeszcze nam nowe zadanko doszło. Tylko co my mamy zrobić? Zdobądź i wypróbuj jadowitą tentakułę i zdobądź i wypróbuj mandragorę przeciwko kilku wrogom jednocześnie. No dobra, to się będziemy bawić. Ale na razie pójdziemy do profesora Figa, co? Dobra, idziemy. Komnata mapy. To mnie bardzo interesuje. Komnata mapy. Idziemy do profesora.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say
yes.
the...
And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Tak jest. Komnata mapy.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves.
Irytek.
Where are the two of you headed? No, don't tell me.
Dobrze, dobrze.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
Tak, ale 4 próby? O kurde.
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
Zapewne. Pierwsza próba.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower. What can you tell me about it?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful. And do not tell anyone where you're going.
Niesamowite. Dobra, 4 próby będziemy mieli. To już jest poważny cel. Punkty talentów. Spotkaj się z profesorem Figiem koło wieży. No teraz mamy jeszcze zrobić tą mandragorę, ale myślę, że najpierw może tą próbę sprawdzimy, co? Może sprawdzimy tą próbę, bo...
The freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Dobra. Kto jeszcze? Okej, w porządku, w porządku. To jeszcze zobaczmy, jaką tutaj nam misję Madame Kogawa dała. Przebij balony nad stacją Hogsmeade? Przebij balony nad boiskiem do Quidditcha. Fajne. A, próba Rakama. Tak, to jest naszego uczonego w piśmie. No dobra, będę się tutaj rozglądał za tym i może najpierw zrobimy te dwie rzeczy, co? Przed próbami, przynajmniej będzie też coś nowego do wykorzystania. No to fajnie. Dzięki za oglądanie tego odcinka, a teraz koniecznie zobaczę kolejny film na kanale i do zobaczenia. Hej, hej, hej!